What's a game that will always stay in your heart? Ocarina of Time, Halo 2, Halo 3, Valiant Hearts, Red Dead Redemption 2, Arthur's Horse Dying hits you extremely hard, Bloodborne, Little Big Planet 1 and 2, Halo 3, ugh, the good old days, Witcher 3, Fallout 3, my first open-world game, blew me away. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance, Half-Life 2, Portal 2, Guitar Hero, Ratchet & Clank, FFX, Dominoes. I have really fond memories of playing dominoes in my grandparents' den with my siblings on holidays. They had hummingbird feeders and birdseed hung all outside the windows, and the house was always warm and smelled like good food. When my grandmother passed a couple years ago, the domino set was the only thing I asked for. I cried like a baby when I opened that package. I still don't really know how to play dominoes. Woman facepalming, we just kinda laid him out like a puzzle. Jak and Daxter, the precursor legacy. GoldenEye on the N64. Chrono Trigger. Diablo 2. Warcraft 3. Pokémon Gen 1, 3, X Final Fantasy Tactics. Mass Effect. RuneScape. It was a huge part of my childhood, and I still love the game, but I can't manage a healthy relationship with playing it, nor do I have the time. I live vicariously through YouTubers instead. Gears of War 1 to 3. FFVI. On that day, the world was ripped asunder. Wow. It is complete ass now and has been for quite some time, but man. Vanilla through what LK was good times. Hollow Knight, as ironic as it might be. Ocarina of Time. Literally the best game I have ever played. My first video game was Pong. Outer Wilds. That game was a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Kingdom Hearts. Left 4 Dead 2. Mortal Kombat 2. Oregon Trail. Best of School. Left 4 Dead. Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Skyrim. Will always be my favorite RPG ever. Until ES6 comes out in 2037. Red Dead Redemption 2. Team Fortress 2 less than 3. Lords of the Realm 2. Old PC game from 1996. I still have it and occasionally play it. There isn't really any other strategy game quite like it. There's many and I'm not even a gamer. Life is Strange affected me so much and it's always deep in my heart. The Lion King on the SNES. Rayman 3. Half-Life. Katamari Damacy. Fable: The Lost Chapters was my FRST game, and Civilization 5. Portal. Portal 2. Pong. Mario Party DS. Bleeding Face Weary. Baldur's Gate 2. Introduced me to my favorite genre. Pokémon Red. Last of Us and Minecraft. Super Mario RPG. It's a top 5 game I've ever played. I was 10 years old when it came out, and I rented the game every weekend for months before finally beating it. The music and battle system was just amazing. Xenogears. Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. Halo Combat Evolved. Sally Face. Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door. A special version of Monopoly that replaced all the landmarks in the game with landmarks and streets in Chicago. I played it so much as a kid that I basically had the entire city plan of Chicago memorized. BioShock 1. Super Metroid. What remains is Edith Finch. King's Quest: actually moving around the screen and going behind things to explore. Adding graphics to a text adventure was amazing. Secret of Mana. Lots of hours spent playing co-op with my brother and a fantastic soundtrack. Especially the opening song. The first Dark Souls helped me in my teenage days when I was feeling weak. Zelda. Ocarina of Time. Tons of memories playing that game to death when I was in middle school. TLOU. First game, besides Minecraft, that I played. Michigan whooping Ohio on Saturday. Mirror's Edge and The Last of Us. Skies of Arcadia. STALKER. Metal Gear and Final Fantasy Tactics. The Norse God of War games. Both were such an amazing experience and story. I don't believe any game will top them for several years. Final Fantasy Tactics. That was such a good game. I do a playthrough about every 3 years. That playthrough normally involves buying a new system. Due to the PS5 shortage, I'm overdue. Boogerman. Dungeon Siege 1 and 2. Gothic. Planescape. Torment. Super Metroid. Return of the Obra Dinn and The Witness. Some games you can only ever truly experience once. Morrowind, Chrono Trigger, Dark Souls, and Fallout New Vegas. Silk Road. It was a free MMORPG. Spend so many time playing that game. Now it's overrun with bots and they've changed the gameplay. Tales of Berseria. Never before have I dedicated so many hours to a title many people do not know. I don't care if you're not a fan of JRPGs. But I will insist that you give this title a chance. So many levels of awesome. Funny and heartbreaking to keep you through every bit of the journey. Highly recommend.